I want to share with you the biggest lessons that I've learned from freelancing over the past 7 years in just 7 minutes. So let's do this. Just before we get into this video, I wanted to thank you all for commenting on our videos. I really appreciate your comments every week. And if you have a question about your business or career, I'd be happy to answer it. So pop the comments below and I'll make sure I answer them. And we might just make a video especially for you. 7 years of freelancing lessons in just 7 minutes? Let's start the clock. Building relationships with clients over time is really, really important. So you should be planting seeds consistently to make sure you have enough opportunities later down the line. Because the issue is sometimes when you communicate with a client, they might want to work with you, but they might not have a project for you straight away. So you need to keep planting those seeds over and over again consistently to make sure you get consistent clients. You should build systems to help you to manage your business consistently. You can build systems around outreach, client projects, and also marketing. This is our process dashboard to track all our systems and processes from our course Rocket Fuel Roadmap. So you can see there's lots of different systems and processes that you can track in your freelance business, such as client outreach, posting on social media, client offboarding, the brief process, the animation process, the sales process. If you want to learn more about our Rocket Fuel Roadmap course, we'll put the link below this video in the description. You should have a contract when working with clients. This isn't about whether you enforce a contract or not. It's more about setting up boundaries with the client and letting them know how you work in advance. This helps to resolve a lot of problems that might occur later down the line. It's also really important if you're working with a client on a project fee to give them a statement of work. This will include some really important information such as the schedule, the designer contact and the client contact, also materials to be provided by the client and what materials you will be providing. You can also outline what fee will be paid in the statement of work and sometimes define different percentages based on the schedule. If you want to learn more about how to create a great statement of work, you should watch our video about how to create a statement of work. The link will be below this video in the description. Only show your best work that you want to be hired for. People will hire you for the work that is on your reel or on your website, so make sure it is your best work and it's work that you actually really want to do. In your portfolio, you should make sure you're really easy to contact. Having your email really obvious on your website can help you to get more clients because people are busy and they will click off rather quickly if they've got to go through a lot of portfolios. So I recommend putting your contact info in the top right hand corner because this is usually where you would have your call to action on your website. Put time into making personal projects and make sure you share those personal projects online. Document your process and make sure you share behind the scenes of your work. If you document your processes and behind the scenes really well, you can make really good case studies. I love these case studies from my favorite animation studio, Flow Creative. And if you make some great case studies, you can also break them into different social media posts. So this can really help when you're trying to make more social posts to get your work out there. And this can help you to attract more clients. I talked more about this in my case studies workshop, which you can find below this video in the description. Make sure you're being helpful and offer value to others. You can teach what you know. For example, you could provide some feedback to another motion designer, or you could share this video with them. Or if you want to go big, you can even put out some tutorials just like this one yourself about what you've learned over the past few years. Measure and track what you're doing so you can optimize for the results that you want to get in your freelance business. You can do a client audit to help you to measure and track what's giving you the best results. You can download our client audit for free. The link will be below this video in the description. There isn't just one way that you can charge for your work, and you can even switch between different ways of charging. Some examples are value-based pricing, hourly rates, day rates, and project-based fees. We talk more about pricing in our Ultimate Pricing Guide video, so check this out and a whole playlist on pricing in the link below this video. If you're not charging a day rate or an hourly rate, but a project-based fee or using value-based pricing, you should be setting the schedule with the client. This is to make sure that the project doesn't go out of scope and you end up costing yourself much more money. So you should be in control of the schedule if you are using a project-based fee. If you're working with project fees, then you should also be getting a deposit up front. So you could do 50% up front and 50% at the end, or you could charge 25% at each stage of the project. For example, when you deliver the storyboards. Learning the skills to do the work is only half the battle. You also need to learn how to communicate, how to price your work, and also how to solve your clients' problems. And there's one thing you absolutely must do if you want to be a successful freelancer. And I share that in this video, so make sure you watch this next. And don't forget to download our client audit. I'll see you next week for more tips and advice on the business side of design and animation.